from the FBI, data reported to the FBI shows that more than 1 million criminal incidents occurred at schools over the last 5 years. Schools. Learn about the crimes and what time of year they most frequently take place in a new special report on the FBI's Crime Data Explorer. Now, this took me a minute to bring up, so this is the article, but you can find the details here under special reports. So let me let that load up, and we'll read through this a little bit here. So this came out yesterday. No, it actually did come out today. Okay, yeah, so on August 12th, the FBI's Uniform Crime Reporting Program released the Crime in Schools 2020 to 2024 special report on the FBI's Crime Data Explorer. This report examines criminal incidents that occurred at schools over this 5-year period, including the characteristics of victims and offenders involved in the incidents. The crimes included were reported to the FBI's UCR program by participating law enforcement agencies via the National Incident-Based Reporting System. From 2020 to 2024, agencies reported more than 1 million incidents, I think it was actually like 1.2 or something, occurring at school locations with approximately 1.5 million victims and 1.2 million known offenders. The information contained in this report is intended to show the depth of data collected. By examining these facets, law enforcement agencies, policymakers, and school officials can discover trends to help develop strategic plans and proactive policies to protect educational institutions of all levels. Most criminal incidents reported occur in September. Interesting. The crimes did not necessarily occur during the school day. The most common crimes occurring at school locations were assaults, larceny and thefts, and drug narcotic offenses. Personal weapons, hands, fists, and feet were the most frequently reported weapon type, followed by knife and cutting instrument and handgun. So let's see if this thing came up. Yeah, it did. Okay, so it's the top one here. This is actually the website for the FBI special reports. So they actually have a list of stuff on here, like arson offenses over the last 10 years, officers that were killed and assaulted in the line of duty last year. So yeah, they've got a lot of really detailed information, statistics, what have you. So crime in schools, 2020 to 24. Now it's 17 pages, so it's obviously way too long to go through here, but this will be linked in the description. Everything I click on, that'll be on here. That'll be down in the description, everything. Anything that I click on, it'll be down there. So let's see. So from 20 to 24, agencies reported 1,299,063 criminal incidents occurring at school locations. Yeah, I thought it was it's 1.3 actually. Via NIBRS, there were 1.5 million offenses, 1.53 million victims, and 1.25 million known offenders associated with those incidents. And the subset of NIBRS data shows the following information was reported, and they list the assaults, larceny, thefts, the drugs, if there was a weapon involved with the crime, most common month for incidents. Most victims who were 18 or younger, between 13 and 15. Most victims were female. Most reported race of victims was white. The most reportedly ethnicity was not Hispanic or Latino. Most victims were residents of the jurisdiction where it occurred. Many of the victims were not hurt or suffered only minor injuries, and were acquainted with the offender. When looking at the known offenders, the age group reported most frequently was 13 to 15. The sex was male, race white, ethnicity not Hispanic or Latino. So they actually show some tables here. Number of agencies and population covered by year, and they've got the data there. Number of incidents, offenses, victims, and known offenders by year. And let's see, number of incidents by month. And this gets into the incidents, offenses, victims, and known offenders by offense type. So assault offenses, that was 538,000. And this is, I believe this is total, right? Yeah, this is the total number. Sex offenses, 45,582 sex offenses at school. What the fuck, man? Kidnapping and abduction. Look at this, 2,600 kidnappings and abductions out of school. That is crazy. Sex offenses non-enforceable. I mean, look at this. They even have, oh shit, where was it? There's fraud, 23,000 incidences of fraud, okay. Counterfeiting and forgery, robbery, arson, embezzlement, bribery, even human trafficking. I mean, that's freaking crazy. Even prostitution offenses at school, animal cruelty, pornography, drug and narcotic offenses, 244,000, 250,000. Drug and narcotic offenses at public school, gambling, 80. Yeah, so it's absolutely nuts, man. The weapon and the force involved, firearms, asphyxiation, rifles, explosives, shotgun poisonings. I mean, dude, they've got everything, man. These statistics, they go deep. They go really deep. Individual, society and public, business, these are the victim types. And it's just more tables and graphs, pie charts. So they even break it down, relationship to the victim, between the victim and offender. I mean, they got it all broken down. Grandchild, step parents, employees, employers. Yeah. Just goes on and on and on. So anyway, I'll link that if you want to check that out. Lots and lots of statistics from the FBI with regard to school crime. And there is a lot there, man. A lot more than I would have ever expected. That's an absolute insane number.